Let's go to it. How many of you know Sahasranamam? Many will be familiar with that one sloka of Sahasranamam, right? Sri Rama Rama Rameti, Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasranama Tattulyam, Rama Nama Varanami. Rama Rama Rama. You repeat it 3 times, it is equal to repeating it 1,000 times. 3 times is equal to 1,000 times, is what is mentioned here. Oru tadava sonna, 3 tadava solra mari. Okay, so Ramanamam 3 தடவை சொன்னா 1000 தடவை சொன்னா மாதிரி. How is it possible? You tell it 3 times, it becomes 1,000 times. Sanskrit has a concept called as Katapayadi Sankhya. Katapayadi Sankhya. So you can see here the first alphabets, Katapaya, of the Devanagari Lipi, that is what stands for. Katapayadi Sankhya, the name is derived from that. Alright. Now, the value of Ka is 1. The value of Ga is 3. So tell me, what is the value of Ba? 4. What is the value of the? 8. Yeah, very simple. Now you all are Katapayadi experts. Okay? So, you can understand the Katapayadi numbers like this. We were very good in encrypting and sending messages, so that only whoever has to understand will understand. So Sri Rama Rama Rameti was told by Lord Shiva to Goddess Parvati, encrypted manner, saying it 3 times will give you the benefit of telling it 1,000 times. Alright? Now, what all did we use it for? Let me just give you some examples. The classical music, we have something called Melakarta Ragas. Melakarta Ragas. Even without knowing the details of classical music, you can identify the Melakarta Ragas numbers. Okay? So let's just see a few examples. Rama Priya. Okay? There is a raga called Rama Priya. Okay? Now I want a person who does not know classical music, somebody from North India, to just volunteer. You please volunteer. Yes. Yeah. One of you. Alright. Now you can just be there. Now you can tell me, Rama Priya is there. Okay? I want to know the number of the Melakarta Raga. Okay? Now you are going to do it for me. Let's see how you do it. Rama. What is the number of Ra? Ra's value is 2. What about Ma? 5. Now reverse. Ra, Ma is 25, right? Now reverse it for me. It is the 52nd Raga. That is a perfect number. Give a big hand. So, if you know these numbers, you can very easily, actually, just by knowing the numbers of Katapayadi Sankhya, you can find out the number, which Raga it belongs to. Can I have one more from the girls' side, please? Girls, yeah, anybody volunteer, please? One of you, quickly, yeah. Alright, so let's choose another Raga. Nataka Priya. Nataka Priya. Now we are going to do it fully for me. Value of Na? Ta? 1. Did you actually see it properly? Nata. Okay. 1. So 0, 1. 10th Raga. Give her a big hand. So it's as simple as that. If you know Sanskrit, so quickly you can find out the reasons for a lot of things, right? So there is one Sanskrit sloka, Gopi Bhaga Madhuvrata. Okay? So decoding it with these numbers actually gives you the value of 3141592 etc. Can you identify what number it is? What did they try to decode? The value of pi to 31 decimal digits was given in this sloka. They encrypted the value of pi to 31 digits. Isn't that amazing? Alright. Now I'm going to tell you all something which is very, very useful for you. Right? We have something called as Vedic mathematics. Today it's getting a bit popular. There are 16 sutras. Sutras are simple, small words which help you to do maths very easily. I'll just give you a few examples of that. The first sutra is Ekadikena Purvena. Alright? Can I have your attention? Ekadikena Purvena, which means add 1 to the previous number. Right? Add 1 to the previous number. Alright, that is the explanation. Now let me just tell you. Very simple thing. Okay. What is 75 into 75? One of you. 75 into 75. Okay. I have only 2 people answering in this whole thing. Now, within a minute, everybody can answer this because it's so simple. All what you have to do is 5 into 5, 25. Keep it aside. Okay. Now I said 75 into 75, right? Just add 1 to the 7. It becomes 8. 8 into 7. What is it? 56. The answer is 5625. That's it. Now let's try another thing. Can we try 55 square? 5 into 5? 25. 5 plus 1, 6 into 5? 3025. That's the answer. 3025. So we have that. Okay? So you can do it for any squares. Not only for squares. Okay? Not only for squares. This can also be done for numbers whose addition is a square provided the previous number is the same. For example, 44 into 46, 6 into 4, 24, keep it aside. 4 plus 1, 5 into 4, 20, that's the answer. 2024, 44 into 46. Try here, 7 into 3, 21, keep it aside. 3 plus 1, 4 into 3, 12. The answer is 1221. So, with this, writing a CAT or a GMAT, you can be really, really fast. Addition 10, you should get the addition as 10. So, 98, the other one should be 2. 12 into 12 you can do. If you add this, last 2 digits, you should get 10. Okay. Now I'll teach you one more technique, okay? Nikilam Navataha, Charamam Dashataha. That is the sutra. So what this says is, you can use this for any number which is close to tens or hundreds, things like that. Okay? So what you do is, now suppose you have 97 into 94. The answer is difficult, right? So the simple method is, write it like this, 97 and 94 here. What is 100 minus 97? 3. 100 minus 94, 6. 3 into 6, 18. So write 18 first. Now you can either do 97 minus 6, which is 91, or 94 minus 3, 91. 9118 is the answer. This is valid for anything which is closer to 100. For example, you can even do it for numbers greater than 100, only with a minor difference. Now you have 104 and 102, right? So 100, what is the difference? 4. What is the difference here? 2. All you have to do is 4 into 2, 8. So you 0, 8. Okay. Now 104 plus 2, 106. 106, 0, 8. So it makes really simple. Alright. Now, a lot of so stolen from us. Okay? Because we don't document it. We have all these 16 sutras which we have not documented. I was telling you, Samyak Kritam Samskritam. I told you, Basurataha Bharatam, Hridayam, everything, right? We have a beautiful place called Trivandrum, right? What is the original name of it? Thiru Anantapuram. Ananta means unending. The Lord who was unending was residing there. So the place was called Thiru Anantapuram. Today it's become Trivandrum as if we are selling drums. There was one beautiful place called Punya Pattanam. Today it's become a place of cats, Pune. In Tamil we call cats as Pune. It's become a place of cats, Pune. Punya Pattanam has become Pune. There was a place which was, a lot of Bhagyam we call it. Bhagya Nagaram. Today it's become Hyderabad. As if it's a place for bad people. Okay, Bhagya Nagaram has become Hyderabad. There is a place where Tintrini means tamarind, puli. Tamarind was growing in a place. Tintrini Vanam. You know what's the place named today? Dindi Vanam. A lot of places have changed its name because of which we forget what that place stood for. Indraprastham. You know which place is Indraprastham? Today's Delhi. That place was actually created as a gift from Indra. Today, look at the elections anyway. So, that place has lost all its sanctity. But Kalidasa says, Vagattaviva Samkrittau Vagatta Pratipattaye. Just as how words and meanings go together, so also, the deity, the goddess and the god go together. So that's a concept. Now what happened is, just imagine, there is a door and I have to come inside the room. Suppose I'm so fat or so tall that I'm not able to enter the room. What should we do? Either squeeze in and come, which some people did. They adjusted their words to suit their language. Some people choose another room, which is even better. But here, when Britishers came to our country, to suit their tongue, they had to use only what could enter their tongue. What they did is, they cut our hands and our neck of the language of Samskrita Mata, killed the language in the process. Samskritam became Sanskrit. Sanskrit has no meaning. Sanskritam is today popularly known only as Sanskrit. Bharatadesham became India. So many places which you see here. Mahishapuram has become Mysore. Mysore Pak only we remember. The sanctity of it is actually killed because it had to suit a few people's tongue. Right? Now I am coming to a very, very simple but important concept. I need all your attention because I am speaking something which I want all of you to take action on. Right? Now I was telling you the 5 steps. Can you all help me recollect the 5 steps, please? Disciple. No, let's go slowly. Disciple, the second point is what? Disassociate, third point. Document, fourth. Discuss, right? Now what happens is, people disassociate from us. Not only that, they show disgust on us because we are native Indians, Desi people who don't have a lot of things, superstitious, etc., etc. Parallelly, a lot of patent is happening without our knowledge. I was telling you about Super Brain Yoga. You all saw that live. Similarly, have you heard of turmeric manjapodi? America wanted to have the patent for manjapodi, for the turmeric powder. The neem, medicinal values of neem, Vepangozhandu, we've been using from time immemorial for all the cures, small cures our granny used to give us. People there wanted to apply patent for the medicinal values of neem, for neem. Now, Go-mutram, the urine of the cow, they wanted to patent it. Are you aware of that? In our Charaka Samhita, it is mentioned that Go-mutram is the best cure for tuberculosis and cancer. Now, people abroad wanted to patent this. Our people rushed, applied patent. Our people from Nagpur, NGO, got this patent. And now the next one is the Panchagavyam. People say, all these cow dung and other things these people use. Others want to apply patent. They wanted to patent it, we rushed to patent it. So what is happening is a lot of things without our knowledge, others are getting patented. Now, how old is our country? What is this year today? If you all recollect, 1958 117th year. And do you know how many patents our country has? 300 patents. US, which has this date 2015, has 8 lakh patents. Most of it from us. Most of it are what we saw in the other video. That is the situation of today. Now, to all you youngsters, I want to ask you a question. Now, do you all remember agricultural economy where we had our green revolution? Yes, we had beautiful fertile farms. What did we do? People triggered us to become more, we wanted to use our land a lot more. We became crazy, we really wanted to exploit the land. So what we did, we put pesticides, pest controls, fertilizers, and we actually got more crops. Okay? Today, we are facing the consequences. All what we get today are from fertilizers. So organic food today is so expensive. A person near my house asked me, do you want the milk? I said, no, I buy the milk. No, this is organic milk. So I said, oh, which means other milk are not organic, okay? So I said, okay, I can buy. This is straight from the cow. Okay, interesting. So I asked, how much should I pay? They said, half a liter is 70 rupees. I was like, okay, that's a lot of money. Now what happens is, in the name of organic, what we had earlier is now being rerouted, U-turned, they send it back to us. All the grains today, organic, are more expensive. Earlier, everything was organic. Today, everything is changing. So what happens is, whatever people showed disgust to, they are getting it back to us today. That is the situation we are in. We were in the agricultural economy. What was the next economy? Industrial economy, where we had huge manufacturers, manufacturing boom, factories, industries were set up, everything happened. Pollution also happened. After that, now, which economy are we in? Technology, information technology industry. We are in the IT economy. So if you know computers, you make money. All the BPOs, countries abroad are setting up shops here. BPO is booming. Anybody who knows a little can make a lot of money. That's what is the situation. But what is important to you all, college-going students today, is not what is happening today. What is going to be tomorrow? What is it going to be tomorrow? Which economy is going to be the future? It's going to be knowledge economy. Knowledge economy is going to be what is tomorrow. It has been predicted by a lot of people who track these, where they say that tomorrow is going to be a knowledge-based economy. And what is our name, our country's name? Bharatiya, Jnana Bhandara, knowledge-based people who are immersed in knowledge, who enjoy knowledge. And 195588117 years of knowledge, which language is it in? It is all in Samskrita Bhasha. Now, because it is all in Samskrita Bhasha, it is locked for us. Everything is there, but it is all locked. We don't know how to open it. Germans learn Sanskrit, they unlock it, translate it into English, give it to us. We read their English translated versions and understand what the reality is. Is that right? Even Rigvedam, so much of shame on us, we read the English translation of Germans. Sanskrit is our Matribhasha. It is our country's Bhasha. It is our ancestors' Bhasha. Everyone who is here, our ancestor spoke only Sanskrit. Rama spoke Sanskrit, Krishna spoke Sanskrit, Valmiki spoke Sanskrit, Vyasa Vasishtha spoke Sanskrit. So today, we all feel it is locked. That knowledge, we are not able to tap it. All we need is the key for it. If we have the key, we can open enormous knowledge. It is not only Ramayana, Mahabharata or the slokas. Charaka Samhita, entire medicine is in Sanskrit. Niti Shatakam, politics is in Sanskrit. Chanakya Niti is in Sanskrit. Aryabhatiyam, astrology is in Sanskrit. The traditional agriculture, Krishikaryam is in Sanskrit. Today you all saw in Lhasa, the shipping thing, how to develop interstellar spaceships was in Sanskrit. The aeroplanes, Vaimanika Shastra is in Sanskrit. I can keep naming things. The fact of the matter is, if you want to unlock this knowledge, the key is learning the Samskrita Bhasha. There is no other option. If we depend on people to translate, then the translator's mind will also be in that. Okay, we should remember that. It cannot be a direct translation. It will definitely have some influence of the person who writes it. Also, till today, you'll be surprised, only 1% of Ayurveda medicine text has been translated. Only 1% of Ayurveda is now becoming very popular. 99% is still untapped. So similar are every other industries. We don't have people who know the language to translate. Very little resources. So everybody has to come to speed. In addition to the language that you learn, this language is a must for every Bharatiya, right? So, Go Mutram, I said, is there. Charaka Samhita, I explained. Without knowing all this, what we've done is, our country, India, I would not want to call it Bharat, India has become the greatest, largest exporter of beef. How unfortunate. We used to call it as Go Mata. It is our mother. She gives us milk. We grow up drinking her milk. It can cure so many diseases, ailments. But in 10 years from now, it is predicted that cow is going to become extinct. That is the situation today. 10 years, if the same rate of slaughter happens, cows are going to become an extinct species. Now, cosmetics. There was a company who came to Kerala. They studied a lot of Ayurveda which is required for cosmetics. The face creams, the hair growth related things, everything they actually studied. They went outside our country. They set up a shop called Ayurveda. Ayurveda. They didn't want to give the full credit. They used it as Ayurveda. So they created, it became a multi-million-dollar company. Typical of foreigners, they sold it. Another company purchased it, which is called as SG Lauder. Today, no royalty, no copyright to the farmers who actually gave them the ways how to do it. These farmers don't know to even claim it. No documentation. A steel order is making millions, forget billions, right? Here the farmers are dying out of poverty. That is our current situation. And all of you told me, all of you are patriotic Indians. Think what you're going to do for all this. Okay? The main problem was when people told all these are superstition, these herbs don't have anything, what is the use of all herbs? We believed it. Now, our ancestors used to pray to the Tulasi. Do you all remember? Behind our backyard, we always had Tulasi. People say, why do you do all this? Praying to a plant, worshipping animals and all that. Today, they have realized that the Tulasi can purify the air in all the directions. Our sloka says 10 directions it can purify. Only 8 directions are there. How will it purify 10 directions? They included up and down. Dashadik, it can purify. So now, the thing is, Tejo Mahalaya, today's Taj Mahal, it used to be a Shiva temple, Tejo Mahalaya. They have kept the Tulasi plants across to avoid the marble from fading away. So much of medicinal value is there in our Tulasi, we have to document it. This is there from the news item itself. Before I go to this, I just want to recollect some important things. Ancient days, maybe when you all were kids, they would say you should use charcoal and salt to whiten your teeth. How many of you have heard of it? Kariyum uppu, palvedaka, charcoal and salt to brush your teeth. And there is also a very popular saying in Tamil, Aalum velum pallu purudi, right? So, people again ridicule that, superstition and things like that. Today, you can see you have neem toothpaste, bamboo salt toothpaste, people brushing with neem sticks. Not only that, unga toothpaste la uppu irka, right? So we have Colgate which says unga toothpaste la uppu irka. And they've come up with charcoal brushes. Can you believe it? Charcoal based toothbrushes, and they say other brushes are, heads down in shame. So what is happening? Things go from here, we are ridiculed, dumped back to us, we don't document it. So re-import of the knowledge back to us. We were the ones who first said the earth has magnetic fields. Earth is a magnet. But again, the credit went to, it is there in the Taittiriya Brahmana, okay? But we gave the credit to William Gilbert, who found this out only in the 17th century, as usual, right? So, the 5 points which I spoke of earlier. Disciple, understanding Indian thought with great respect. Disassociate, erase the Indian origin and, make it general. The third step, which is not even generic, it becomes a Western idea and thereby a scientific idea. They hate us, disgust is shown to the native knowledge. Finally, they re-import it to India. I mentioned that it's not possible in China and Japan. You know why? Because they still use their native language. China, Chinese. Mandarin. Japan, Japanese language. When I visited Japan, even the people who knew English told me, we the Japanese people don't know English. Very proudly. But here, if we don't know English, we feel so ashamed. But if we don't know Sanskrit, we are proud. Our native language is Sanskrit, Hindi, Tamil. We have to know that and be proud of that. So here, it's not possible. That's why the knowledge which is ours is dumped back to us. Okay? In Mahabharata, there is a very famous sloka which says, Dharme cha arte cha kame cha mokshe cha Bharatarshava Yat asti tadanyatra yanne hasti natat kvachit. Which means there are four things in life which any human being wants. May be it students, lecturers, professors, people who are doctors, engineers, marine engineers, be what? Dharma is what we really have to follow in life, the values, which everybody needs. Artha is wealth, different kinds of wealth. Kama is our desires, whatever we yearn for. Moksha is spiritual liberation. Today, unfortunately, what happens is we focus only on the middle two. What are they? Artha and Kama. We want to earn wealth, satisfy all the needs. Because people say, come on here, there is one life, enjoy. We don't believe it. We believe that we have to live a life of value. We have to leave a legacy to our people. Okay? We believe in the concept of rebirth, which again is now proved by metaphysicians, that afterlife is there. Right? So, because of this, what happens is people want to earn, come what may, achieve a lot of things. So, a lot of people outside steal our things and get a acknowledgement by documenting them. In the next knowledge economy, the country which has the maximum patents is going to be the richest country. The person who owns the maximum trademarks is going to be the richest person. Now you know why other countries want to keep patenting, especially our things. You know what? The next thing is the Gayatri Mantra for which they want to patent. Okay? In the future, if you want to recite Gayatri Mantra, like how you use Microsoft and pay them, you might have to pay them. Alright? For a time period, it's free for us because it's from us. So, think about it. So much of trademarks is there. And where everything is available? With us. Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Uddare Datmanatmanam Na Atmanam Avasadayet Atmaiva Atmano Bandhuhu Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. Where he says, come on, don't keep blaming others. You will not get anybody's help to do whatever you want. You can't expect others to help you. What you should do, Uddare Datmanatmanam. We have to elevate ourselves by ourselves. Na Atmanam Avasadayet. We should not lower ourselves by ourselves. So what should we do? Why should all this be there? Because Atmaiva Atmano Bandhuhu. He says, you are your best friend. Atmaiva Hyatmano Bandhuhu. But if you do not elevate yourself, what happens? Atmaiva Ripuratmanaha. You become your worst enemy. So you in this case is you as an individual and you as a Bharatiya, as this country's representative. So we have to uplift ourselves. We can't keep blaming other countries that they steal from us. Suppose a house is stolen, the properties in a house get stolen. The person goes to the police to register a complaint. The first question the police officer will ask is, what are the things that was there in your house? Suppose this person says, I don't know. What would happen? Get lost, you and your complaint. Right? Similarly, we are in Bharata Desam. We say, hey, people are stealing everything. What will be the first question they ask? Give me a list of what is yours. Do we have a list? No. It was all burnt away. We didn't document after that. Nothing is available with us. So the paramount duty for us, for each one of you here, is to document what we have. Is that right? Can I get a guarantee that all of you will work towards it? Yes? A louder yes? Yes. To this, if you have to accomplish that, the key is the language. You have to understand Sanskrit, read Sanskrit, because all the ancient scriptures are written in Sanskrit Bhasha. Learning Samskrita Bhasha is not so difficult, it's relatively easy. Once you start learning it, you use the entire mouth. You saw that video of St. James, right? Where you use different parts of the mouth. Your right and left brain gets triggered. So, we become more intelligent than many people because we use both sides of the brain. Samskrita Bharati works for this cause. What Samskrita Bharati does is, it connects spoken Sanskrit everywhere across our country. People can register and learn the language in just 10 days. In 10 days, 2 hours per day, you can actually start conversing in the language, and it is free of cost. When I come and speak here, the only benefit I gain is making you all think of our country, nothing else. So is Samskrita Bharati. By teaching you all Sanskrit, they want our country to know our first language in the entire world, which is Sanskrit Bhasha, which becomes the key to unlock so much of information across different industries, by which you can get trademarks, our country can get patents, and we can be the richer country where yesterday can become tomorrow, right? So we conduct a lot of things, spoken Sanskrit, Bhagavad Gita, and whatnot. You can see the slide for yourself.